All right, man. So Ticket TV, like, share, and subscribe as y'all tap on in, man. Sorry I'm late, y'all got caught up in something, man. But let's get right into uh, this situation. I appreciate everybody uh, that's in the building, and I want to get right to this, y'all. Um, you know, let me say this, and this is why I told y'all they ain't gonna keep the same energy with Donald J. Trump. Oh, and shout out to my girl Jennifer Menzies came through with $100 donation in that PayPal. Salute to you, baby. You always showing love and supporting me, man. I appreciate you. Look, man, let me tell y'all something. So this woman, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she done came out going off on this dude. Now, this is one of his biggest supporters. I want y'all to think about this. This was Donald Trump's biggest supporter. I want y'all to feel me on this one. His biggest supporter is now saying he's full of it. Now she don't came out. Now apparently, a director by the name of Rob Reiner and his wife, were unalived. Which R.I.P. You understand what I'm saying? Condolences. I don't know too much about them in the situation, but I do know one thing: as the president of the United States of America, it's your job to have some type of damn class, man. It's your job to walk with some type of daggone dignity, man. You supposed to be above the foolishness, man. So this woman, she goes on CNN and unloads on this dude and basically says that his reaction, right, to this horrible crime is classless. And this is a woman again. This is a woman. I'm gonna say it again. That was his biggest supporter. She was the leader of the MAGA movement. She was the leader. She was so loyal to this guy. It was crazy, right? Now I want y'all to hear this right here. Here, obviously, it's been a big day here in Washington, and over at the White House, the people I've been talking to, it's a lot of the fallout from the Vanity. Hold on, man, my bad. I know y'all like, what the hell ticket? My bad. Interview, the comments from Susie Wiles on the record that they've been defending against. Obviously, the president famously does not drink and never has. But when Susie Wiles compares him and says that he is the personality of an alcoholic, and the way she described that, she meant that he basically has a view that there's nothing he can't do, nothing, zero, nothing. Do you agree with that assessment? I disagree with that. And we saw the major fallout happen yesterday with his statements on the tragic murder of Rob Reiner and his wife. MAGA faithful reacted big time. And they called it out. It's all over social media. People, his supporters, including myself, we didn't appreciate hearing the president, who himself was shot, and after Charlie Kirk's horrific murder, we didn't appreciate, even if you don't agree with Rob Reiner politically, there was no reason for his statement to. She said, me and his other supporters. These are people that supporting this dude. They off the train with this clown. But once again, y'all respect these politicians. I don't respect any of them. None of them showed me true leadership. None of them showed y'all true dignity in class as far as how you act. Do you do what you say you're going to do? Are you really standing on business? This dude right here is a horrible individual to say something like that after somebody, and then got the nerve to want to get mad at all these other people. Got the nerve that when somebody else has something tragic happen to them that he likes, he got the nerve to have an attitude if somebody got something indifferent to say about it. As a man that's supposed to be a leader of all the people, you ain't supposed to move like this, dog. But what does he constantly do? Insult people, name call people, talk down on people. This supposed to be the president. Now all of his supporters don't turn on his ass because they tired of his stuff, man. And they standing up to this guy, man. And all these people can sit around here and shuck and jive and do whatever they want to do. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. Woman was one of his biggest supporters. Got tired of this foolishness, man. And people have absolutely thrown their morals out the window to protect money. They've thrown their morals out of the window because they don't like another person's policy. So instead of being a person who walks with morals and dignity to human decency, dignity, they're reduced to hey man, hey, I don't have a problem with this guy name calling. Hey, it is what it is. Disrespecting people. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be an example to people. Absolutely disgraceful, bro. And I'm calling the shit out.
Be the statement that he made. Yeah, when he says, I mean, this was in the immediate aftermath of us finding out about Rob Reiner, and obviously now his son has been taken into custody. You said that his murder was not about politics or political enemies. The president called him bad for our country and said he was a deranged person as far as Trump is concerned. I thought that statement was absolutely completely below the office of the president of the United States, classless, and it was just wrong. It's a tragic murder. It's a family ripped apart, and from my understanding, what I've seen on the news, it was drug abuse and mental illness. And
so this is what they got going on, y'all. These people crazy as hell. These people crazy as hell, man. This is what they got going on, you guys. Thank you. This is what they got going on, right? So Donald J. Trump. Now all the people who will support this guy have done a 180 on this dude. Because this dude is a disrespectful cat, bro. This ain't no leader, bro. This is a disrespectful guy, man. You understand what I'm saying? You talking about just a bad person at heart, bro. That's a bad person right there y'all looking at, man. That's a bad person. You don't operate and move like that, man. You don't treat people like that, man. Why would you treat people and talk to people like that? You the president of the United States of America. No dignity whatsoever. As I said to y'all, man, I'm not even going to play no games with this thing, man. You know, as a leader, you're supposed to be above all the nonsense, man. Period, bro. Period. Yes, and I ain't talking about just him. I'm talking about all these leaders. Because there's different ways that you can get down in the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these cats, they do this type of stuff, man. They roll down in the dirt. These guys, like I said, they're not honorable men. So can you really respect them? Again, is Trump gonna really get called out for what he been doing and how he been talking and disrespect? Or all these people who've been shucking and jiving for him gonna continue, you understand what I'm saying, to move the same way they've been moving, without honor and dignity and class, which is the way you're supposed to move just as a man, period. Especially when you are supposed to be a leader of men and women. This dude's a joke, man. They all are. Every last one of them. And I told y'all, this is the reason why I've never voted. This is the reason why I've never voted, man. If you really see, if we ain't calling no cap on none of this stuff, man, bro, these people are disgraceful individuals, man. I'm just be honest with you, man. As a leader, again, you're supposed to be above the nonsense. Straight up. You're supposed to be above all the foolishness. You're supposed to be the voice of reason, not division. It's crazy, man. And you got the people who fought for him to be in office again. People who've been standing behind him from day one. Now they tired of him.
Families across America deal with family members that are drug addicts or have mental health issues. And I think the president should have responded with compassion and talked about those issues. He didn't have to make it about politics. And I think that was, it was really below what we expect our president to talk like. It's clearly also really tragic just for the Reiner family. Oh, yes. I mean, you have no problem calling out what the president said, but why do you think other Republicans have struggled to do so? I can't comprehend it, but Caitlin, I'd like to point something out. Just last week, and I think the dam is breaking. Many Republicans may not have called him out, but last week, 13 Republicans voted with Democrats to overturn one of President Trump's executive orders, which enabled him to fire federal workers. We also saw Indiana Republicans vote against redistricting. He didn't call any of them traitors and call for primaries.
See, I'm telling y'all what it is, and I'm gonna leave it at this because I ain't got to be long-winded on this to keep it real. And let me tell y'all something, right? And to this brother in the building, sir, you coming in the chat room, Brandon Bass 1717 will say something to you, sir. My brother, get your mind right, bro. All the way across the board, all these people on cap, brother. All of them. There ain't no one side. Ain't no. That's why I told y'all. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I wish they would get rid of all these party BS. I wish they would get rid of Democrats. I wish they would get rid of the Republican parties, and I wish they would just have individuals. Period. Individuals. Why do I say that? Because they operate like gangs. They operate like gangs. They say they hate the gangs. They hate both sides of the gangs, right? You got a blue and a red. This is the same thing with politics. You got blue and a red. They doing the same thing. They just in suits. Bringing up got all these people creating all this anger amongst the people. Prompting people up against each other. It's crazy work, man. What? People ain't going to open their eyes because some people are so vested in this financially that they don't care morally, but it's going to come back and get their ass. It's going to come back and get them. It's going to come back and get them. And I told y'all this the other day. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Clinton, Bush, down to Obama, all these people, they can get away with all that foolishness on earth. See what I'm saying? Judgment Day, baby. Like, share, subscribe, man. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.